All right, here we go. Everybody, how are we doing? We're just now getting set up here. Sorry about this. I'm a little behind. I'd like to have your behind. Ah. Okay. Let's see what we have here, guys. Okay. Now tell me if the music and voice audio are fairly well proportioned to one another. There we go. Okay. Let me just drink my water here. How's everyone doing? How you guys doing? How's everyone doing out there? Hope everyone's doing great. All right. Oh my. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Okay, how about that? Is that better on the music side of things? I've got to get ready. Give me just a moment. Give me just a second here, guys. I'm going to get things ready to go. Let's start by engaging this camera. Anything yet? Anything yet? Yep. Nope. Nope. Okay. All right. Don't want to reveal any addresses on my boxes. All right. Let's bring the camera online. On your Johnson, not that camera, Goofy. There we have it. There we go. Okay. Audio still okay, ladies and gentlemen? Let me turn off low light compensation so our frame rate gets a little more smooth than what it is. There we go. Okay, good job. All right, so what we have today is I spoke to that motherfucker Mike, and what he has decided on is evidently they were having some trouble with the Capture NES that they use to capture a lot of the game content. And what he decided was just to send a new NES, well, a different NES to me, to mod from scratch so that it could be done correctly. And you can see here, let's see. Dear Lord, Voultar, I need my GameCube to be a non-shitty one. Please make it look good, not bad. This is shit pickle. He has nothing to do with GC mods, Mike. Well, Mike, don't worry. I'm going to take care of all of this for you. Because that's what I do. I take care of things. Okay, so let's see what we have in here. That's a GameCube he sent me. Now Mike sent another box that I'm having to look for. I have to find it. Let's see. Oh, here it is. That's right, because I believe I wrote, because he eBay drop shipped this to me. Wrote Mike on it. Okay, Mike, don't worry. Daddy's here. There's the NES. We'll just discard all of the other things here. Okay, let's see what we have. All right, let's just bring our camera down. I want to bring it down. I want to bring it all over your mom. Okay, that's pretty good, and that's pretty good. And release. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll just bring this up like this. And I think that's okay. Just sort of make an adjustment there, like that. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we're getting pretty close here. And I'm going to take this lens hood off. I don't need this right now. But I will keep my macro lens on there. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry for all the prep work, but you know me. I like to prep. There we go. I like to prep my body. Okay, so here we have some stuff here that we've got going on. We've got our, let me just drag this window over here. Okay, now I need one more thing. There we go. Okay. Now let's, what do we need to do? We have everything here. I've got this in place. What else are we going to do? Oh, yes. Hold on. A few more things we have to collect here. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, I'm definitely going to need one of these. And I'm going to need one of these. That's a prototype that we'll be using. And let's see, I should have another one. Give me just a second here. We'll need that. Oh, oh, Sheila, let me love you till morning comes. Ooh. Okay, let's see. I need a few more articles. The next thing that I'm going to have to grab here is, give me just a moment. Uno momento, please. Okay, guys, so we want to see that installed. We want to see that installed. We want to see that installed. Boy. Let's see what else. Let's see. I want to give Mike a new power filter capacitor. That's basically mandatory. And let's see. Let's see. Let me think. Let me think. What else do we need? I need... Oh, I know what else we need. We're going to have to assemble a top loader board, an audio expansion module, which fortunately I have plenty of. These are prototypes too. These are all prototypes. These are not in the wild yet. That should get us started. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin by... Oh, of course, we need a 3D printed panel. So let me go over here to the 3D printed archives. Oh, shit. God, no! Okay. And let me just grab a 3D printed panel. Let's see, it's a multi-out, so let me grab a multi-out 3D printed panel. Okay. Multi-out. Are all my multi... Here we go. Here's my multi-outs. Okay, good deal. Got one. Okay. Now I just need... I need a bottom. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's just, you know, when you do things like this, you just... sometimes you've got to just take a few minutes to prep everything you need. And people are always asking me, like, do you really spend a lot of time in prepping? Well, you know what? If you don't do this now, if you don't prep and get all of your materials ready before you even get started, you're going to spend more time jumping up every 5 minutes to get a screw, to get a component, to get something, more so than you will be actually doing your work. So go ahead and prep everything out. And let's see, I think that's just about it. I think we're ready to get started now. We'll begin, first of all, we know that we're installing an NESRGB kit. And I want to get a piece of, I'm going to get a X-Acto knife just to gently score through this so we can sort of cut through this here. Okay. Components, most of those we'll probably not even use. Okay. There's our NESRGB kit right there, just like that. Throw that away. Discard our components for just a moment. Okay, there's our top loader right there. I can zoom out a little bit there. Change the angle up just a bit. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's our top loader right there. And let's see. Components we'll be installing. I'll be putting in a 3D printed multi-out. I'll be putting in a power filter capacitor. That's very important. We'll be assembling this small expansion module. This will give expansion audio to games that typically don't have it. And let me just take this little tab off. This is the DC input jack right here. Okay. And the main show for today, obviously, some of you have been following this. Now, these are prototypes. The real production samples are going to be a little different. But these are the NESRGB QSBs I designed. This is a from-scratch multi-out that will seamlessly work. No soldering required between the NESRGB board, other than the FFC connector, and the multi-out. Perfectly shielded. Even though it's an FFC cable, I did a few little tricks to sort of regulate impedance across that FFC cable. All of the conductors, all the transmission lines are thoroughly shielded. So basically there's a ground between every signal here, so that your transmission lines are very smooth. And that's that. And these will be available pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm actually working with somebody else to make that a little more available. For everybody. It's going to be kind of a kit. But that is the NESRGB QSB. Now, the drill file called for these to be plated through holes. As you can see, most of these aren't plated, and that's simply because I didn't look at this in the design document, but OshPark requires you to use round via pads if you want castellated edges, which these are. Because I use square pads, it doesn't call out for those to be PTH or plated through hole. They're just vias. They're just surface vias. So that's why you don't see the plating going down all the way. So we'll have to work on that. All right. Now, guys, I'm not going to be asking a lot of questions. I'm not going to be answering a lot of questions. I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat much unless it's a super chat or something. I've got to focus, and we've got some work to do today. So I hope you understand that. I'm bringing the irons online. I want to bring my butt online. Oh, Rock Solid asks, do you know what's going on with the NES or with the HDMI NES mod kits? I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on, Gary. I'll tell you what's going on. So the critical component that makes the HDMI or the high-def NES work is EOL. That means it's end of life, meaning it's not available anymore, really, for purchase in official channels, even though it technically is. Yeah, it actually absolutely is still available, but the problem is that the part is technically end of life, which means that it's hard for suppliers to provide that chip to vendors, and so vendors can't sell it to people like Game Tech or Kevin, so they can make the kit work. So in order for the high-def NES to come back, two things are going to have to happen. Either A, someone's going to have to find a stock of those chips, or B, Kevin is going to have to entirely redesign the high-def NES so that it can accommodate a new, more readily available chip. And I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think the high-def NES, for all intents and purposes, is done for, unfortunately. I hate to say that. But that's what it's looking like. All right. God. Blind execution, I agree. Until he's not working for Analog, I don't think that his... I don't think Kevin will be putting much time into his side projects until he's not working for them, and I assume he'll be working for them. I presume he will be working for Analog indefinitely. Okay, guys. Let's get started. I'm gonna have relations with your mom. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me just check one quick thing here. There we go. Okay. Music still okay? Everything all right? Let me just grab a few things. Oh, and also the retro USB is wonderful, wonderful, a fantastic alternative. Very ideal, in my opinion. Ooh, the virgin crack. You can hear it. Listen very carefully. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, I love it. Okay. There we go. Let's just pull the top right off of here. By the way, is the bit rate and the video quality okay? I don't see we've dropped any frames, but I'm curious. Are we looking okay? I mean, everything still look all right on the stream? Let me ask you guys real quick before we get started. Do you think there would be any benefit in dropping the stream down? I think it's at 6K bit rate, right? So at 1080p 60. Do you think it's worth going to 1280 by 720 and keeping the bit rate? Do you think the image clarity is it substantial enough to really merit that? I'll ask all of you. Is the top camera, so what happens is, let me just ask, it's the auto exposure. If it hits the right way, it'll darken the scene because the closes in. But otherwise, is my overhead camera, is it too dark? Is it too dark? This camera's too dark. I need to brighten it up. It's the auto exposure. See, like right here, it just does that. But if I skip the light, the right way, it looks okay. I mean, does that look okay? Okay, it's not too dark. Okay, good deal. What I like to do is I like to keep a little, like a screwdriver or something. I'll just prop it under the console like this, just so the light bounces off, so it doesn't refract back into the lens, so that's not an issue. Okay, so let's just let's take this baby apart. What do you say? Ooh. I better check that. That could be my... Sorry, guys. It could be my grandmother. Or an update on my grandmother. Give me just a moment here. Nope. Nope. Just somebody telling me I'm a stupid bitch. Okay. Good deal. Let's get back to it. All right, see now that it's gotten a little dark on us there? It's just what happens. It's just America, you know? This is what we have to put up with in this country. Okay. Let's discard all of this stuff. Now we're to the meat and potatoes. Here. Let's take the back off because we're going to be working heavily back here. Okay, now what I need to do real fast, I sort of need to get my, fume extractor going, because I really want to use that today, because my stomach's kind of bothering me. Okay, that should be pretty good. Now, I'm sorry, guys, is that too damn loud? Tell me if it is. If it is, I won't use it, honest to God. Where's my fucking mouse? You can't even hear it? Okay, cool. Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal. Okay, you may hear it when I talk, but I have the noise cancellation set up in such a way that it shouldn't really show up as far as noise is concerned. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is we're going to remove these two bottom screws here because we're going to remove the back panel. What I'm going to do is remove those two screws, and I'm going to show you some tricks and tips for removing the back panel. Now here we have the back panel, as you can see. Now we have a few things we need to take care of. What I like to do is I begin by cutting these posts flush. Just want to come right in here. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Another Chad. Bought a catcher and doing my first project this afternoon, placing the Dreamcast battery, then replacing the Xbox caps. Thanks for the motivation. No, Chad, thank you. And God bless. God bless America. So I want to cut these flush. Watch your eyesight, though. Don't let them poke you. I like to cut all of these just flush across. Doesn't have to be super neat. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just cut them flush like so. These three right here. And introduce a little fresh solder. Just like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this up. Here's the trick. I'm going to put this in an angle so you can see this. Now you can see, thank you for the follow, you can see that these are flush. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife tip and I'm going to flood some fresh solder into both of these sites. So watch me. Just flooding that solder in there like so. Okay, nice and flowy. There we go. Okay. You know what? I don't know. Let me look at something, guys. This camera. I don't know if I'm feeling this. Let me go. Let me see if I can't mess with this a little bit. Let me see which mode. Let me see if there's a preset mode. No, see, that changes the color balance. Let me just mess with this for a second because I'm not liking the way this looks. It usually doesn't look like this. I think I know what it is. I think I might... Do I have anything white here? Actually, I think I might. Let me do a quick... Let me see if I can do a quick white balance. Thank you for the subscription, Frank. Let me do a quick white balance. Oops. Let me do a quick white balance here. All right. That's better. Okay, that's much better. That looks better. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's get sexual. I want to zoom in just a bit here. That looks much better. Okay, now you guys can see this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, we cut those nubs off flush. Now I'm going to flood fresh solder in there, and I'm going to wait for probably 6 or 7 seconds, because I want this to wet really nicely in here. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my other hand and I'm going to get behind this. See, I'm going to grab the RF modulator. What I'm going to do is as I'm applying this fresh solder into this post, I'm going to grab the RF modulator. I'm going to start backing it out with my hand like this, just a little bit, just to kind of get it started. And don't worry if that solder runs down a little bit, that's fine. But once I get that started just a bit, I'm going to come in here, and our 3 little posts right here, I'm going to go ahead and desolder these. Perfect. Okay, now take your soldering iron one more time, like a real man would. We're gonna float fresh solder, make it go molten, then take your finger and just pull back. Let go while pulling back. Bring your soldering iron off while still pulling back. Now, if you look, here's what we have. See, we've got that nice gap in there. This gap is absolutely imperative. It's pivotal that you have this gap. So the solution here is you're going to take something. You're not going to rip this out. You're just using this as a fulcrum for leverage. So I'm going to turn this up, and I'm going to heat this side. And when I heat this side, I'm just going to pull up a little bit. Now watch this camera, because you'll see me take this tool and sort of pull it forward. Thank you for the super chat. Since I'll be shipping my top load in the next couple of days, anything to order, just proceed from your site with the message. That's all you got to do. Just set your order up and proceed as planned. Thank you. So here we go. I'm going to float this in. And watch this. Watch my hand. Just pulling forward. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to let go. Not hurting anything. Look at this. We're free. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my hand. I think we're free. Well, we're almost free. Let me get back in there. Open her up and pull out. Just like that. Now we're free. Okay. So just take your RF modulation unit. Let me back this out just a bit. And it's really just 2 fingers. That's all it is. Clean pull of the RF modulator. That's all it takes. All right, now we're going to remove the back panel. Very simply done. We just need to heat the DC input jack terminals right here. You can use a big fat, thank you for the follow, a big fat tip like I'm going to, and just be very generous with the solder you float in there. Okay? See, I'm floating both. See, I'm floating both? Watch. Just back it out. Just back it out like that. Okay? Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We'll discard that. And to clean this site, you could use your solder sucker. You could use your Hakko 808, as I just did. But what I like to do, because it just saves, I like to save as much wear and tear on my electronic pumps, my penis pumps, as I can. Technique I've shown you guys for years. The 39-cent solder sucker. Thank you for the follow. God bless you. Thank you. God bless America, too. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use our 50-cent solder sucker, literally. We're going to come right in here. I'm going to make this go molten. See how nice and molten it is? Now watch this. That's all it is. Oh, shit. We'll do that one again. Oh, well, also, make sure that your solder sucker is clean. Thank you for the subscription. God bless. Mine is not clean. That's why it didn't evacuate properly. Okay, let's see. Is that in frame? I think that's in frame pretty good. Now we're clean. Now it should work okay. So we're just going to come in here like this. Molten. You can see it go molten, clear as day. Just bring your tool in here. God damn it. This is a terrible angle. I can't see. Let me try it this way. Okay, I can see that. Let me add a little solder here. There we go. This is an angle I can work with. That's another thing. When you're on camera and you've got to work around the camera like I'm trying to do, it can be kind of difficult. There we go. Now, for sure we'll get it this time. Okay, so make her go molten. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the side's molten, as you guys can see in the corner. No, you can't because of the camera. I hate doing this shit. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys, I messed that up, but just like that. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Played it all the way. Okay, that's all set. So let's go ahead and let's remove this power filter capacitor. Now, you guys didn't see me do this, but before you do anything, any soldering, any tear down, always de-energize the system, especially this DC input capacitor, by cycling it on a couple of times. It'll drain this bad boy. We've done that, so I'm going to come right in here. I want to zoom in beautifully. Okay. Add a little fresh solder here to these joints. Okay. All right, let's remove this cap. Take your time. This is a big, thick ground plane, so wait just a moment. Thank you for the follow. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3, pull. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Cap comes out. Beautiful pull. Those plated vias look great. No problems. Let's keep going. Very easily done here. We'll just take our capacitor. Just like that. Now what I like to do is I'll go ahead and cut the legs. But after I cut the legs, here's a little trick. If you don't like the way those joints look, if they look a little blocky to you and they don't look like they flowed very well, even though they did, it's just where you've used your snips, make a second pass after you cut them. After you cut them. Just like that. That's how you get that nice bald look, if that's what you're after. Thank you so much for the follow. God bless you and God bless America. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Cap's in place. What's left? Let's go ahead while we're here and let's install the... let's come right up here and let's install the expansion audio mod. If I can get that just to zoom in just a little bit better. That's not too bad. Okay. Let's see. Now, Mike didn't request this, but I imagine there'll come a day when they want to, you know, sample games that, hold on just a second. They may want to sample Famicom titles on this system, and I want to make sure that they have expansion audio capabilities. So we're going to do that now, right now. This is the problem with unfinished boards that are prototype. They have all these little mouse bites. Okay, let's do it to it. Just like that. That's in position. Yep, perfect. Okay. We're going to go ahead and anchor this in like so. Beautifully done. Okay. Actually, let me turn it this way. Let me investigate that just a bit more. What if I could hold it like this? It looks okay, but I think we could stand just a little bit more solder in there. A little more solder on the... I'm going to flow that joint just a little better than what we have it. That's what I'm talking about. That looks good. Okay. Now we're going to assemble this bad boy. I can just get it to focus a little better. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Actually, let me put something here that's a little more sturdy. Now that's pretty good. Okay, so what I need, guys, you'll give me just a moment. So I need some resistors. Without bumping this thing off. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and tin the ENIG plating. Just like that. I'm going to get my resistors, and we're going to get this going. Okay, this is going to be really difficult for me to do. As you can see what I'm doing here on this camera. This is not the easiest angle to grab. It's a beautiful weld there. Okay, let's go ahead and let's set the, let's finish the attenuation network by putting in our second here. Just go ahead and lock it down. A little more flux in there. Okay. Am I still in focus here? I guess I am. Look at those welds. Look at those welds. It really looks like this was done with paste and a stencil, doesn't it? I'm just that sexy. Okay, so I'm going to just flip this over here. We'll do the other side. Very simple. Don't be afraid to use the flux. Use as much as you like. It's not going to hurt anything. Come right in here and just apply. Just like that. You're all done. Go ahead and tin this bad boy up. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and let's see. What do we have to do? We have to remove the PPU right here. We'll pull this out of circuit. Let's go ahead and prep that and get that ready. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's just introduce some fresh solder here. Let's just work our way down. Actually, we'll start on this side. There we go. Now we got a nice flow. I call this the snail. It's a very similar technique that you find in welding when you strike an arc. And you want to make your little dimes. You go back and forth, little heat, little heat, little heat. Come right to the edge like this. Slow it down, and you'll take that whole glob in one pass. Every time. Okay, let's do the other side. Same principle. Apply your solder and apply your heat. Snail forward, come back. Reheat. Snail forward, come back. Reapply heat. Advance, back. Advance, back. Advance, back. It's just another technique. Nice and easy. Beautifully done. Okay? You guys got that? All right. I think my iron is clear. I think we're okay. I think we can remove this. Let's see. Is this a pretty good angle? You want me to... Oh, okay. Let's try that. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay. Let's do it. Thank you for the follow, by the way. God bless America. All right. Let's make it happen. Thank you for the Timothy. Love your work. It's amazing. You're very talented. Hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you, Timothy. We're doing the best we can right now. I really appreciate that. God bless you. You guys have no idea how difficult this is. This is not a very ergonomic way of working. It's a thick ground or a power plane. I want to get one more out of this and we're going to have to do a quick clean. Okay, hold on guys. Give me just a second. I'm a sexy boy. Okay. Sorry, did not mean to bump the daggone camera like that. That was my bad. I should have I meant to service this over the weekend when I got available, but I forgot to. Let me go ahead and change the filter. Hold on, guys. 1 second. This will literally take just a couple of seconds. I got a filter in here, Daddy. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Put our filter in here. Okay. tool maintenance is the most important kind of maintenance. Okay. I think we're in good shape now. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to it. Where were we? I'm going to do a quick look. It all looks nice and clear. Okay. Let's see. Where's my hand? We're about right here. That's a pretty good shot. Okay, let's get to it. There we go. Uh-oh. What happened to my camera? I don't know what the hell that was about. Hey. What the hell? Maybe it's vibrating off the, hold on, I'll check that in a second. That's really strange. That's very odd. It's doing it again. I don't know if it's the harmonics of the motor. Chicken's in HD. You can't. Your camera's. Yeah, I agree. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, chickens. I think it might be a loose connection, or it could be some harmonics. I don't know. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. God bless you. God bless you and your family. Ooh. That's wild, isn't it? Okay. Let's see if it's a proximal issue. Check that out. But up here, watch. I guarantee it. Watch. That's interesting. Must be a significant amount of EMI being dispersed from this DC motor. Check it out. Watch. Watch. Yeah, right here. Right here. I think this is the sweet spot. It is the sweet spot. That's hilarious. Okay, so I think I might have to change some things at some point. Some sort of harmonics issue? I don't know. It's kind of weird, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Not really a big deal at all. Okay, so here we have it, guys. Now, it won't come out. It won't come out. Ooh, Daddy. Ooh, let me get it. Ooh, oh, let me pry it out. No. That's not what you do. Let me show you what you do here, okay? First of all, let me turn on autofocus. Here's what you do. Put the board flat. Just like this, okay? Flat. Take your fingers and just work back and forth. Very gently. Just very gently. Not a lot of force. Breaks up any residual solder, okay? That's all it is. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Not a big deal, okay? Not a big deal. Okay. Let's see, we're going to need this. We're going to need this. All right. Let's get to it. Very clean pull. Beautifully done. Let's see, where's my... That's what I'm looking for. I want to bounce that light just a little more. That's okay. That's a lot better. Now I'm just going to put in the adapter and we're going to assemble this. I guess I should zoom in a little bit, shouldn't I? There we go. Okay. I like to work the four corners in, and I also like to lift the adapter board up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Whoops. There you go. Whoops. Got out a little bit out of frame there. Okay. Let me see if I can make this shot work a little better. So I'm going to go... That looks okay. I need a better... This might do the job a little better. Oh, yeah, that looks much better. Okay, let's just go ahead and work this in. Perfectly well done. Okay. Let's move this up just a bit so you can see this side being worked. That's a boy. Okay. Perfectly well done. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this off, discard this. Here's our adapter board. Actually, you know what? For beginners, go ahead. Go ahead and leave this in. If you're a beginner and you don't really have some way of anchoring this so it holds itself in, just go ahead and put it in there like that. That's perfectly fine. It ain't going to hurt nothing. See if I can bounce that light just a little bit, though. Let me back it out just a bit. There we go. Okay, you guys can see that pretty well. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and put the NESRGB kit in there like that. Okay. Beautifully done. Okay. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and make one more pass. On that side. Okay, very good. All right. Let's see what we have. Lift this off. Let's go ahead and put in our PPU. Now, I don't socket anything because if I ever need to fix it, I can fix it. So if you want to socket it, socket your PPU or CPU, your PPU interposer or your the PPU to the NESRGB mainboard itself, go right ahead. No harm given. No harm. The only thing with sockets, especially these machine pin sockets, sometimes they're kind of loose and they don't make good contact, and because of that, they might not. They might give you trouble. Okay. Well, that was a terrible shot, guys. I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't even thinking. Let's see. It's one thing I hate about shooting this stuff. You have to be so precise with your lighting. And I'll tell you what, I want to go ahead and do just a second pass on this, because I am hard soldering this in. I am not socketing this, so I want to make sure everything is thoroughly welded, wetted, and good to go. Just like that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. No problems. Okay. Yep, great. Okay, let's move on down. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Looks fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to look at this off-site just a bit here. Perfect. Okay. We're ready to take our adapter board, which is right here. Okay. Adapter board's assembled and ready to go. I have no idea. There we have it. Sorry about that little motorcycle. I remember that now. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself about the time I bought a motorcycle. All right, let's go. Beautifully done. Okay, one more pass and we're all set. Perfect. Okay, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about this. Be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm back. I don't know for how long I'll be back, but I'm back. Okay. Two wires that we have to solder. Actually, technically, there are 3 wires that we have to solder. Okay, so I want to put a little bit of the flux juices on these because these are a little old. They're still okay. Okay, tinned up, perfect. Okay. Ooh. Okay, beautifully done. Now let's see, we have a third conductor here that I stripped off somewhere. And it's simply going to live right here for expansion audio. That's all it is, just like that. Okay, we're ready to put the kit in. Oh, one more thing. With top loaders, I personally recommend to remove the transistor that buffers out the composite sync signal for RF because of the sort of the capacitance and the impedance characteristics. It can really mess with the buffer on the top load or on the NESRGB kit, excuse me, which can influence the way the comparator is working to extrapolate, or not extrapolate, but to extract the sync data, because in the fifth bit, hold on, a lot of technical jargon there. Basically, the NESRGB has to strip away all of the stuff that's in composite video to get the fifth bit for the RGB to work properly. The fifth bit is embedded in pin 21 for a 5-bit RGB palette data video penis pumps. Okay, we're done there. Okay, that all looks good. Let's just go ahead and solder this baby into position. Oh, sorry guys, I'm way off camera. Let me fix something up here. There we go, now we can see. See well enough anyways. Okay. Beautifully done. And I'm going to clean this up after I'm done. Okay, let's see. We're going to run our expansion audio to this little V above J5. Do that right now. Lives in there, comes in there. Cut it about where my finger is. Okay, strip it down. That's all it is. That's all it is, guys. Not a big deal. Okay. Slide it right in there like that. Come to the top. And if you only have one hand and you can't apply solder, because you only have one hand, just drop some flux in there and do a little contact. What does contact mean? That means you just use the flux as the mechanism to transfer the flux that's on your tip to the site. So here we have it right here. You can see this is clear as day. That's contact. That's what contacting is. Okay, perfect. And we will just okay, what am I missing? Time for the big guns, bitches. All right. How do you install this? It's very simple. Very, very simple. Now, this is a prototype. This is going to change. Put it in place just like this. Solder down the line. That's all it is. Go ahead and flex it up a bit. And I think I've got enough solder here on my tip to accommodate one little section. So that's pretty lined up. Line it up, of course. It's pretty good. I could come up just a little bit. So I only do one corner. That's pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to let it go. I'm going to get my flux here. Or my solder, rather. That's it. It's locked into place. Now you just go down the line. Now, again, Oshpar kind of screwed this up, so I don't have plated through holes, so I'm going to have to kind of make some little bridges here, but otherwise, you won't have to do what I'm about to do. But I've got to be able to see. So I'm going to come on this side. Okay. See if I can sweep that out. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to clean my tip a little bit here. Perfect. There we go. Okay, like I said, there'll be plated through holes on the production thing, on the production design. There's not on this, so I kind of have to improvise and sort of bridge them across, but that's what we have so far. Okay, now we've got to do audio, so audio will connect here. Okay, just strip it down like that. Doesn't have to be super long. That's what she said. Okay. Okay, cut those down. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Also, if you're going to be using expansion, or not expand, if you're going to be using NESRGB audio, strap that little jumper right there, just like that. I did right there in the corner. Okay. Now let's see, which one's, okay. Yellow is A, green is B. Very simple. Yellow is A. Not enough flux. Okay. Yellow is A and green is B. Let's bring green. Bring green right in here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That's it. Now, also, if you wanted to do an LED, supply your current limiting resistor right here. Cathode, anode, anode, cathode. You've got an LED hookup right there. I want to clean this up just a bit. Where is my... Okay. Much nicer. Okay. Just want to come on the bottom real quick here and do a little spraying. I like to spray on both men and women. Okay, just like that. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Now, I'm going to fix this palette because they don't care about shit like that. Okay. Okay, guys, now let's get to the real meat and potatoes. That's done. We're ready to move forward. We're ready to move on. Nothing left to do there. PPUV seems not connected. Well, it's not because it doesn't have to be. I just floated across it. You don't have to connect. You do not have to connect PPUV. It's not necessary. We are not using PPUV, but we're using everything else. We're using everything else. Okay, so here we have it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move this to the side. And let's assemble our multi-out. Okay, here's our multi-out connector that we're going to be using. I printed in this new gray that I happen to like a great deal. I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really nice at 0.2 layer height. Very nice layering on the old ender. Okay, we're going to move this over. Now, I designed this from scratch. This is, make no mistake, a from-scratch multi-out. And it is designed to work both with the Real Phoenix's 3D printed multi-out as well as all of Greg Collins' 3D out designs, or multi-out designs. Okay, so I need to put this together like a real man would. Okay, now I'm just going to drive this in off camera. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, here's our multi, and I'm just gonna. Sorry, guys, I'll show you this. Just anchoring it down. That's all I'm doing. Just anchoring the old girl down here. Thank you for the follow. Very well. Nice and torqued down. Okay. It's going to live in here just like this. I'm going to do this a bit off camera. Before I do anything else, thank you for the follow. We're going to go ahead and we're going to connect our FFC. Very simple. Very simply done. Goes in like so. Okay? That's all it is. Lock it in. Lock it in. Okay? Lock it in. That's it. No wiring. No wiring. So I'm going to bring this in like this, and I'm going to sort of just maneuver it around a bit and take a minute to look. Everything looks great here. Looks perfectly fine. I'm going to just turn this upside down. I'm going to grab my screws. I'm just going to anchor this bad boy into place. I might do this off camera because I really need to see this. So just bear with me, guys, for just a moment. Okay, lock that side in. Let me come over here. Lock the other side in. Oh shit, I dropped a screw. I dropped it, Daddy. Oh. Oh no, Daddy. Daddy. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you for the sub. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Everything's in position here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to solder in the jack. The DC input jack here. We're going to solder that into position like so. We'll be good to go. Now this is kind of tricky. I'm going to have to... Sorry guys, I'm going to do this off camera. Because I've got to be able to see this. This is very important. Okay, good. Now I can do it on camera. Okay, so we're just going to zoom in here a little bit so you guys can see this very clearly. Okay. Okay. Now, I didn't make this nasty flux burnt mess, but we're going to clean it. To a point. That's much better. I can live with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our heatsink back together. Actually, I can go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, actually, let me just stop for a moment. There it is. Okay. All right. Zoom out just a bit here. And we're going to put it together. I'm going to do you tonight. Okay, do you see what I'm doing here? See, it's bent over like that? Just like your mommy was last night. Ooh! Oh! Ooh! I'm an idiot, sorry. Okay, so we've got our... Oh, be very careful. Be very careful. Be gentle. God damn it. I need to remagnetize these. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to do this a little bit off camera. Okay, good. I got it. I got it. Okay, good. So we'll go ahead and drive these back in. And would you guys know, this is the first time I have ever on camera shown off a full installation of one of the NES RGB QSB prototypes. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, let's just line that baby up too. Always back out first, then drive. That way you don't cross the threads in the bosses. But there we have it. Okay, there's our multi-out, and god damn is it beautiful. Okay. We're just going to route. Nothing yet. Here is our... Oh, thank you, Chad Wolf. I love humor. I love humor too. Ooh. Okay, so... Ooh. Oh... There's our shell. There is our shell. It's in the way. Look at me, I'm Bob. Sorry. Okay. I want to show you guys how clean this is. Yeah, zoom out just a little bit more here. Now look at this. That's it. We're going to route. We're going to route the FFC cable over like so. Now I'm going to turn this over like this. I'm going to pull out the tab. Watch this. I'm going to insert myself. Okay, just like that. We're just going to lock it in now. Okay, here it is. The two little tabs on each side. See the tabs? Okay. I don't know what I did with my goddamned... Doesn't matter. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. There we go. We locked it in on each side. A little off kilter though. Whoops. It's the beauty about these. You can just unlock them. There we go. Now we're in there nice and level. Okay, now we're going to lock it back in. Just like that. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And if we just take a quick look here, I want to zoom out. Thank you for the sub, Funkylicious. That's the install. That's the NESRGB kit in its entirety. That's it. Them's the breaks, guys. How did my... You don't have to worry about coupling. You don't have to worry about capacitance coupling. You don't have to worry about all those things. You've got S-video, composite video, RGB, ample ground, ample power, 5-volt supply, all here. That's it. That's it. That's all it takes. Let's go ahead and before I drive the screws back in it, let's just move it over here to the testing station. Ooh, I need to get a cable. We'll start with, we'll do a couple of things. There's a composite video cable somewhere in here, if I can find it. Oh, here's a composite video cable. We're going to do a few things. We're going to use just a good old-fashioned composite video cable. That's the first thing we're going to use to test. Because remember, we have all signals connected here. Yep, you can use SNES S-video cables on this. You can use SNES, you know, this is an SNES composite video cable. You can use HD Retrovision component cables also, which will test that thoroughly. This is designed to work with everything. Just to show you guys real quick. There's the port. Watch this. Watch this. Ah, it's that beautiful. It's that easy. Okay, so I want to come over here to the prototype RetroTink. I have a prototype RetroTink 510X here. If you think I'm joking, you think I'm fucking with you. RetroTink 5X. I have a prototype here. I've had it here for 6 months. I'm just kidding. But that's all I'm going to show you. Oh, God, what's all this? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's see. Which one is which? Okay, so let's see. We're going to connect this here. Okay, good. Good. All right. Okay, now we're going to move over to the lab testing, game testing thing here. Let's see if we can move over there real quick. Let's see, that's game testing right here. Okay, here I am. Here I am. We're going to change the input. This works much better. I'm glad we worked on this. Okay, here's composite video. Now I need a composite game. Let's see what I have down here. Oh, let me just see what we have in the old drawer here. If I could see what was in here, that would be helpful. Nope. 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 Damn, where are all my NES games? EverDrive, Super Mario Brothers 3. Well, son of a bitch. Huh. Where did it go? Oh, wait a minute. I know where it's at. EverDrive. China Edition. Oh, wait. EverDrive. China Edition. See? Check it out. Pretty cool. Okay, let's give this a shot. I need power. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, I need to turn it on. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Got all this connected correctly? I think so. I think that's good. I think that's good. Oh, let me sit down if I can, like a gentleman. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me first try something else real quick. You guys hear a hum? Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. It's where I changed. I swapped the data path. I have a data path Vision E2S, and I swapped the E2S as a two capture inputs. I used one for the camcorder and the other for the capture device, but I switched them. Hold on just a second. My apologies. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what that gets us, if anything. Is the buzzing gone? Okay. I think I'm going to have to... Let me see. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. That's right. I'm going to have to get under here and look. You know what? Hold on just a second. Let me see. Let me get out the good old-fashioned Johnson lover, which is what that's what Bob is. He's a Johnson lover. Not that there's anything wrong with that inherently. I want to test something real quick. I think it might be because I did something a little different here with the Tink. I want to test it. So give me just a moment. Okay. You know what? Before I check the Tink out, let me check out... let's see, what did I do with it? There's the SCART cables. No. These are the component cables. Let's check the SCART. Let's check the SCART. I've got the OSSE connected now. Okay, let's just give this a shot if we can. Is the buzzing back? I need to know. Is the buzzing back? No buzz? Okay. I think I got that fixed then. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let me take a look. Oh, did I set the jumpers correctly? Okay. Everything here looks good. Dirty cartridge connector. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I should have fixed the capture stuff before. That's normal. That's normal. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if it was only when I plugged the power cable in, that's totally okay. I think we're going to have to clean. Let me see if I have in here. Let's see, Ryan of Castlemania Games sent me a bunch of these. And these guys, by the way, these things are wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so I want to jam it in there a couple of good times. Oh my God, this thing is dirty. Mike and James, you guys, I'm telling you. Shoot, Lord have mercy. I don't know if I can, I don't know, let's see, can we capture any of that? Can you see all that? Holy mackerel. Okay, and the sound also might not work because of the way I've got it configured currently, which I'll investigate that here. Let's see, that should work considerably better, I'd hope. That still looks like crap. I'm gonna clean that connector. Okay, see if it's still all garbly. Nah, kinda. Yeah, see, watch. Connector needs a lot of work. Okay. Okay, now there shouldn't be any audio right now, but what I'm trying to determine is why is the frame rate... This will give me an opportunity to work on this. I'm glad we're doing this. Let's see, does that fix it? Kinda, but not, sorta, not really. Hold on just a second. Let me go into game capture. That all looks okay. That looks okay. That looks fine. I think it's because, I know why the frame rate's capped to, it's something that I did earlier. I don't know if I can fix it by, I don't know if I can fix it without restarting the stream. I want to stream all over, you know, someone's mom tonight. Okay, let's see. Audio's going good. That's going good. But audio, you guys can't hear it, even though I can hear it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to go get the remote for the OSSC. I just want to check a few things. Okay, good. Good. But I've got to figure out real quick. Let me just check this out real fast. Game capture. Okay, and you guys, you're not hearing any game audio, right? No game audio, correct? I think I'm going to have to go under the table and I'm going to have to master something up. Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to go down on your mom and also under the desk. Ooh. Oh, here I go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm down here. I'm under the cave. I'm in the Cave of Wonders, which isn't your mom's vagina this time. And I'm looking around and I'm going to see if I can find the culprit to our problem. Now, let's see. That's working okay. That's working okay. Let's see. That's the... Okay. Wait a minute. I've got something. That's what I thought. Yep. Okay, guys, hold on. I think I see the problem. Oh, God. Bob really sucks. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. Ow, God. Ow. Okay, give it a second. Ah, Jesus. Okay, do we get sound? You had it only for a blip. I think I know what the problem is. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. Okay, I think it's because I want to do a, just bear with me. I'm going to reset all the settings. Now, you should have sound. I just reset the OSSC. Is there sound? They get it? Okay, good. I don't know why. Okay. Sorry, guys. I really should have checked this stuff before we started streaming. Okay, it's on line 2X. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, is the sound, is it still, I mean, I'm turning it down. I don't want the sound to be louder than my voice. How does it sound? Does it sound okay? Okay. 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 Let's see. Let's see if expansion audio is working. Is expansion audio? I can't hear it right now. Sorry. Can you guys tell me if expansion audio is working? Listen to it. I mean, I can't listen to it, but you guys listen to it. I'm gonna try to beat the first boss. Okay, sorry, now. It's missing the base? It's missing... I don't understand how it could be missing the base. You know what I think that is? I think I know why that is. I think I know exactly why that is. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Okay, I think I know why. What? I'm really... Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Hold on. Give me just a second. Is that still coming through? Let me fix this, guys, while you're here so you can tell me whether or not I fixed it. Okay, let's see. Just need a second. Okay, there. Now, let's see what this sounds like. Ooh! Oh! Oh! If the EQ is messed up, it's because of something goofy I've done. Let me just beat the first level. Can I beat the first level, please? Oh, here we go. And also, I know why the data path right now is kind of stuttery. It's because of, I need to install a direct draw plugin. It'll fix all of that for the data path in OBS. It's specifically an issue between OBS and the data path vision capture cards. That little bit of stutter that you see, I'll fix that. I can fix that with a plugin. Thank you very much to Samicom of the, I think it's called like the R3, it's something Dark Anus or Dark Aries started. It's a wonderful It's a wonderful Discord for and a resource for people who are looking to learn or to enhance their capture setups. A great wealth of information there. Oh, yeah, also keep in mind, this is an original, this is not the original cartridge. This is a Chinese EverDrive, and we all know how those things can be mixing audio. I mean, I could fix that, but I'm not going to. It's on the EverDrive. Okay, so we want to see, hold on just a second, guys, I'm sorry. Hello.
My name is Annie, and I'm calling from the Healthcare Enrollment
Hey,
Center.
Annie, go fuck yourself, you stupid cunt. I'm sorry, guys. That was my ex-wife. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, we want to test this video? Well, let's get the Tink up and running, and we will do just that right now. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was really terrible that you had to hear that. I try not to do that on my streams, but, you know, what are you going to do? Bitch calls, you know. Okay, so let's see if we can't get the Retro Tink 2X up and going. Actually, no. I take it back. We're going to do the 5X. Now, I've shown this off very little because Mike Chi says it's okay. He's a good friend of mine. He has seen my tits once or twice. But that's really nobody's business, and it's really between us. All right, so let me find an SNES, or an NES, SNES, technically an SNES and GameCube as video cable. I should have plenty of those. Let's see, that's not one. That's not one. I do hope I didn't offend anybody. Talking to my, you know, ex-bitch that way. Okay, let's see. So let me just find it here. S-Video. Where is the S-Video cable in all seriousness? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh. I think. Is it? Okay. I've got it, guys, right here. S-Video cable. This is actually the same cable that Mike Chi provides with the that Retro Tink bundle. Am I still using the retro? Yes, I use both of them. I mean, I use two of them. Let me just make this very clear. People ask me this all the time. Lab modding. I will move the camera so you can see, but I have used these. God bless America, what happened? What did I undo? Did I mess it up? Did I break it? How did I break it? I broke it. I broke the camera. That's just beautiful. Let's see. Because I was wanting to show this. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta figure that part out now. What happened? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I took the cable out. Okay, but I have used 2 Kescher soldering stations since the very beginning of me making that video when I was evaluating these. I just wanted to show that because people are like, do you really use those? I've used them since I made the Kescher video, guys. I really have. I hope somebody clipped that. Okay, so anyways, we're back here. I'm hooking up the Retro Tink 5X, and we're going to pipe in S-Video if we can. And I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised at what you see, because it's truly remarkable. Okay, it looks amazing. Okay, so let's see. We've got the Retro Tink connected. It should come up as an input here in just a moment. I can find my remote. Let's see, which one is it? Which one are you? Nope. 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 Okay, here we go. Give me just a second. Okay. That's connected. Okay, that's connected. Let me just get down here. Oh, make sure this is still connected. I might have messed it up. I might have gooned something up down here. Unless I accidentally unplugged it, which that's a possibility too. Okay, let me just check something real quick, guys. I'm going back down on her. That hurts me emotionally. Okay, I'm going down. Okay, now we should have, in just a second, the RetroTink come online. Oh, I'm back. There we go. Okay, so here's the RetroTink. I'm going to set it to what I think is S-Video. Now, this should be S-Video. Okay, this is S-Video. This is S-Video. Yep, S-Video. And so this is 480p. Now, here's where we're going to have some fun. This is the RetroTink 5X. Okay, this is 2X mode. Okay, this is 1280 by 960. This is 4X mode, which I think looks phenomenal. And here is an HDMI compliant 1080p, which looks outstanding. Look at that. Oh, shut up, camera. Anyways, this is the RetroTink 5X S-Video, guys. This is S-Video. It's video in 1080p. This is 5X. Well, technically there's, okay, also, you guys want to see something cool? Okay, I'm going to drop audio right here on the game capture, but I'm going to show you something else that's pretty cool. Do you guys know how like Firebrand X and Bob always talks about pixel puristing, where you change the resolution to absolutely sample precisely the amount of pixels? Watch this. There it is. That is pixel perfect NES, 256 by 224. You don't have to do any of the phase calculations or anything like that. And you've got scan lines too at, you know, varying strengths. Now it's a little blurry. I'm not blurry, excuse me. It's a little choppy, of course, because of the way I've got the capture set up. I'm going to fix that later. But you guys wanted to see S-Video. No noise. There is zero noise coming through my adapter. Everything is properly shielded and looks beautiful. I think this is the way to go. SCART component, S-Video composite. Come on. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. At any rate, let's see. I want to go back to, see, that's line 4X, line 5X. And obviously, this is a prototype. This is very early. I'm just showing a few little things off here because, you know, I had permission to. I love 960p, personally. I like 960p the best. Whoops. Okay. See if I can beat this stage. But you guys know how Bob always is, and you know, my Firebrand X, they're doing a great job of manually dialing in the sampling, the phase that's appropriate for the bandwidth and the amount of you know, horizontal pixels, all that stuff. You don't have to do any of that. There's an auto phase setting. You just set the preset 256 by 224, 320 by 240, whatever it is, and then auto phase pretty much takes care of everything for you. And you're not burdened by only having composite video, and I'm sorry, excuse me, you're not burdened by only having component VGA and SCART inputs. Thank you for the follow. You've got S-Video and composite. And look at this. Guys, this is S-Video. You know how I'm always talking about people giving S-Video a hard time? Look at this. Who in the hell is going to complain about the quality of this? This looks phenomenal. For me personally, I am totally satisfied with S-Video for 9 megahertz 240p 480i content. It looks phenomenal. I'm just kidding. I've not had it for 6 months. I've had it for just a little bit. Mike's working very hard on it, and he's doing a great job. Mike's a good person, and I support him because he cares. I mean, look at this. This is S-Video. Let's do a quick, I'll tell you what, let's do, let's see what I have. What do I have here? Let's do, if I can, let's do composite. Can we do composite real quick? Because remember, all of this stuff is connected. Oh my God, I've got another one. Our FFC cable, my NESRGB QSB, connects everything, so we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. I'm just going to move over here to composite. Well, I think I might, you know what, actually? I may have busted the composite input, actually, guys. That might be on me. I think I did that accidentally on the, I think I accidentally done that on the RetroTink 5X, so I can't show you composite because I was messing around with it. I apologize, but I think, let me see if I can fix something real quick because I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious about my own body. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'll have to check that. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'll check it later. Back to S-Video. I'm going to have S-Video sex with you tonight. S-Video is what counts. No one cares about this shit. No one cares about composite. There. Now, we should be coming back. There we go. Okay, very good. Yeah, I busted the composite video input, guys. I'm sorry. I could show you, but then I couldn't show you. With S-Video, you have to use very high quality cables. You know, the cable that Mike Chi provides with the RetroTink, I think it's the 2X, or maybe it's the RetroTink Mini that just has composite video and S-Video inputs. He does include a free complimentary S-Video cable for the Super Nintendo. It's not the best quality, but it's good enough. And that's exactly what we're using here. I was just wondering if I could make that jump. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Let's see. Here's another good ROM I like to test, personally. I mean, look at this. If I didn't tell you this was an RGB, I bet you 98% of you would never, ever, ever know that this was S-Video. I'm serious. This is such a timeless classic. Yeah, that's a good point, especially with like YouTube and Twitch compression. You would never see the differences between 4.8 megahertz S video and super high bandwidth RGB. You just wouldn't see it. Now here's something I love to do. Here's something that I like to just, do because I'm an imbecile. I think I showed this last time, but I can't help it. It's fun to me. I like to get all these guys out here, and I like to go on I like to see how many extra man I can get. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I fucked it up. I can't do a lot. God, I hate this controller. I hate this Hyperkin controller that Ryan gave me for free. I hate Ryan. Alright, let me try this again. Let me give this a shot. God damn it! It's the input lag. Son of a bitch. And anywho... that's this video. I want to do a little cleanup on this. There's some gunk around the reset button and stuff, but this system's done. It's done. Just come back here if I can. Sort of take a little look at it again. That's it. That's all it takes, guys. That's all it is. These will be available. I'm going to allow Greg Collins to use these as a kit. He will provide, if he wants to, this in kit form with his very, very high quality 3D printed components. Anywho, this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys learned something today. Don't ever take shit from your ex-wife when she calls you midstream. So, thank you, Mike G, for letting us test the thank you for letting us test the RetroTink 5X. It's only happened here. You know, it's only been advertised here. It's only been sort of showcased here. But that's it. That's it. That's all she takes. That's all she is. And again, once again, if you wanted to put an LED in here, you just populate your little current limiting resistor right there, and there's your anode and cathode inputs, or outputs, I should say. Input and output. And then you can you have a break off right there for an LED to go right under the power button. And of course, I did solder this by hand. It's a prototype. And, you know, I mean, you can't really see it now, but there she is. I mean, plenty of room back there for her to live in. The multi-out. And just to show you guys, if I put the, well, let me zoom this out just a bit. There we go. I think that's enough. If I put the case on like this, show you how nice this looks with my little setup. This is just what you get when you go with me. There it is. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a really nice multi-out. That's what you got. I hope you enjoyed that. Why is there no music? Why did I turn this off? What's wrong with me? Why did I do it, Daddy? I don't know. I want you inside me. Don't say that. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm back. I'm ready to go. Why not use the through holes? Because the through holes, if I use the through holes of the NESRGB kit, then I would have to use a header. By using fingers, I don't have to use anything but solder, so it's one less component that I have to use. You're an inspiration. I plan to take a course and study. What can you advise that I take that would allow me to work hands-on with soldering or give me knowledge to fix basic stuff? You know, if you really want to just get an introductory start, I would say YouTube. Start with YouTube. And then if you get serious about it, then take a university course. Because I'll tell you, the first 2 years of university that you do are going to be nothing compared to what you could learn in 6 months on YouTube by focusing your skills and your attention on sort of precise disciplines. Okay? Yeah, oh, just to clarify real quick, I print these myself. This is a Greg Collins multi-out. He designed this, and he also designed, let me show this too if I can, a couple of these. Uh-oh, my camera's about to die. This is kind of a rough print. This isn't production. This is me tuning my printer. Let me plug this in first of all before this dies. Give me just a second here. Okay. That take care of it? Yes, it did. Okay. Now this in this hand is just a production sample that I just used to tune my printer up. Still looks pretty good. But this is the RGB multi-out that he designed. You can see here. It doesn't look too bad. This is the RGB multi-out if you want to use the stock Mini DIN 8 that Greg has provided. And this is also the Snap-in multi-out. Now I've been testing this for several months. This is the Snap-in multi-out that I like to use for front loaders, where I cut the little hole out with a guide and I just snap this baby in. Greg did a great job designing this. And just to clarify one other thing, I can find one in here. Give me just a second. Actually, here's a demo unit. The multi-out, my multi-out that I designed, is made to work with this seamlessly. So here's a neon green for testing purposes. Let me see if I can sort of jam this out. It's a nice tight fit, just like my Vagine. But here's the multi-out, okay? Still a prototype. This isn't, the production units that are coming are going to be a little different. A lot of changes here. The gold fingers are done a little differently to be a little more in spec. The corners are chamfered, meaning they're cornered out. They're not just straight 90-degree edges. Obviously, there's a good bevel on that, as you can see. Whoa, I'm getting a little crazy here with my camera, but there is a bevel. Kind of hard to see there, but there is a bevel. I did this by hand, and how did I do that? Well, I just took a piece of, I'll show you how I did it. I took a file like this. I laid the file down like this. Held this at about a 70. Just came across it like that right there. Come to the other side, same thing. Okay, that's how I made my bevel on these proto units. Works just fine. But anyway, so the fingers are done a little differently to spec, and the corners are chamfered, so you have a lot easier insertions. This was just completely reworked. Okay? And it was designed in a way that you have very good shielding in the routing. So basically what that means is you've got, if I can hold it steady here, you've got signal, ground, signal, ground, 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 signal, ground, signal, ground, signal, ground, and everything is nicely shielded, and there is profound signal isolation. both on the QSB that installs on the NESRGB kit, in addition to the multi-out, which then this has got some wear and tear. I've probably done 300 cycles on this. Still looks really good. But that's that. But anyway, the point is, the point of talking about this, of course, was this is Greg Collins 3D multi-out. Works in this, just like that. And, hold on just a second. If I can find it, give me just a moment. I tried to leave no stone unturned. Now this 3D multi-out was designed by the real Phoenix, and also to be complementary to everything that's available, which is also freely available. This multi-out is designed. Whoops. Well, son of a bitch! If I only knew what I was doing in life. There. This multi-out was designed to work seamlessly in this too. So I did design this multi-out from scratch, but I also wanted to accommodate everything that was available. And that is spec'd. I spec'd this perfectly as I could in order to accommodate all of the current multi-out options that are freely available. So regardless, of what you use, if you want to put this in a Greg Collins 3D printed multi-out, if you want to put this in a the real Phoenix, his 3D multi-out, you can do it. You can do it. Damn it. God damn it. But very simple. Very simple. That's it. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope, guys, that this was a decent stream. I'm back. We're doing it. We're doing it to it. Everything's going great. I hope this was fun. You know, I hope everyone had a good time. I really do. I'm sorry I've not been around in a while. I've got some YouTube features I've got to shoot. I've got to get Chris Alamo sent a Duo R over here a long time ago. I've got to get that out of here. I feel really bad. I told him it'd be 6 years. I don't feel too bad about it. But, you know, I've got to get that done for him. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for your time. You know, we'll be streaming a lot more. I have a lot of things to show you guys. And, oh, God. I got to do Mike's GameCube sometime. I told him that would be a bit. I told him I was already stretched fucking thin, so he knows. Mike knows not to fuck with me. Mike thinks he's got a big dick. Mike doesn't know what a big dick is. When I went to the doctor to get my penis enlarged, they said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Do you see that Coca-Cola can on your desk?" He said, "Yes, I do." I said, "Make it happen, doctor. Make it happen." And he did. Just kidding. But I've got a lot of boxes to get through. Guys, I've got orders from October. I think I even have a few lingering from September. I've got to get done. So we'll be shooting a lot of video. I'll be getting all these mod works done. And we'll be doing a lot. I think, though, in the future, when I do streams, I think that it's most likely going to be me just working without all this interaction. Because as you can see, when I stop to interact, something like this could take hours. Hours and hours, more than it really needs to. And I do have to, this is a business, and I do have to streamline my processes so that I can be efficient. So, you know, I'm looking for people who know how to do Twitch stuff. So if you want to be like, if you're a regular here and you want to be like a moderator for my chats, tell me. My turnaround time is usually 6 to 8 weeks currently. I'm going to get that thinned out. I'm stretching that to a little bit beyond what is explained on my website because I've had some personal family issues come up and I've had a few other things that have really slowed me down more than I ever anticipated, coupled with COVID-19. It's horrible. Oh, God. But this was a lot of fun. I don't know how many people we had in here, but we had a good time. You know, I had a good time. I love this song. Shh, everyone be quiet. Oh, you can't even hear the song. Why? Why can't you hear this? Can you guys not hear this? I'm really pissed. Why can't you hear it? Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. I love this. I love this song. Just listen. Can I start this over? I'll do that. See, I know the words. Sorry, guys. I really like that Requiem. It's Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest Requiem. It's one of my favorite things ever. Anyways, any suggestions for me going forward? Gary, you've got it, by the way. You can be a moderator on the YouTube, for sure. Let's see, any questions? Let me answer some questions. Can you provide more YouTube content? Yes, I can. I really am going to work hard on that. It's been difficult for me to make time. I've had a beautiful project in the works for about 3 months. It's not even that big of a project, but it's kind of a damning project, but it was never intentionally meant to be a damning project. It's just kind of organically what happened. You know, we'll see what happens. You'd like to see more of that old school PS2? Well, stick around. We might do. Would you guys like to see that? Maybe a. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to be doing. Absolutely, we're going to be doing PS1 digital and X Station installs all the time on here. That'll be fun. I think a lot of people have asked me for that, and I've got about 30 million here to do, so that's what we'll be working on. Oh, God damn it. Sucks. Anywho, am I excited about the Xbox HDMI? I'm excited for Dan and Christoph's Xbox HDMI, but what I'm more excited for, but I don't really think it's necessary for the Xbox, what I am excited for is the PS2 HDMI with a good deinterlacer. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm excited for, and I'll be doing a video on that, just as I do a video on all of Dan's stuff. Mundo Nintendo, I sent you a job request more than 2 weeks ago. Yes, and I told you in my goddamn chat I have it, and I will be getting to you as soon as I can. I swear to God, Mundo, you're going to get banned. I want to tell you to fuck off if you ask me one more time. I don't need your business that badly. I told you I was busy, I was trying to be a man, I was trying to help people, and I don't have time, all the time, to respond to those. Sometimes it takes me a little while. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm just kidding. Give me a few more days, Mundo. Give me until Sunday, and you should have an email from me with shipping instructions. I've got to catch up, though. I'm catching up. That's what I'm doing right now today. We're catching up on all this stuff. You son of a bitch. You're just like Bob. You just never shut up, do you? Is there any workaround for N64 RGB mod on call? Yeah, you can get the more... So there's the advanced. Bordy has the advanced mod. It's a lot harder to do. It's a lot harder than the simple one, but you can do that one. And you know what? I've not had lunch, and I have got to go eat. You know, somebody was telling me that they were afraid they were getting scammed on that new Xbox thing. Did that guy actually start shipping those? The Xbox HDMI mod? Because I had a lot of people ask me about it. Like, I don't know the guy. Whoever made this thing, he never approached me to do an install video or anything, so I have no goddamn clue. But evidently, a lot of people were like getting kind of afraid because the thing didn't ship. Okay, good. So they did ship. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, the Bordy ones, it's good. It's good, but it's no joke. It's no joke. I prefer, listen, for the N64, I like the accuracy of just the standard RGB mod because the N64 has a very distinct, shitty look, and I try to kind of keep that consistent and maintain that. Well, guys, look, I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the very generous donations. Those help me because I am poor, and I really appreciate it, and it means a whole lot to me. So thank you for the people who actually care about me and my body and what's going on. Thank you. Thank you very much. But I want to call it a day. We'll come back probably tomorrow, and we'll do something else. I want to do a few more little checkups here on Cinemassacre's NES that we just RGB modified. We're going to take a look at some other things. I'm going to make sure that Justin Silverman isn't whacking it to my body like he was last time. I caught him. He was in his little office going, ooh, ooh. I can't do this on Twitch, but he was going, ooh, ooh, oh, Voultar, oh, I want you intimately. And then I caught him doing that. So, there you go. Somebody clip that and send that to Justin, please. It's important. His family needs to know the truth. Anyways, have fun. Take it easy. Go get some lunch. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you probably tomorrow. Until next time.